Thank you.
All right, Richard Campos.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going all right. It's going all right. Excited about the football season too.
Oh, hey. All right, so Mr. Campos, you've been in this court to know. You can't be late. Do you understand?
I'll be later. You won't be late again, Judge.
All right. So today is plea deadline date.
We have not reached an agreement. We'll request a jury trial setting, Judge.
All right. And is this criminal trial division or family violence?
CTD.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Well, let me ask you, do you have the transcript from the co-defendant's trial?
No, Your Honor, we don't need one at this time.
All right. All right, let's go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 2339A, State versus Richard Campos. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brian Oriel for Mr. Campos.
And are you Mr. Campos?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so defense, in this case, you say you have all the discovery
Yes, Your Honor.
and the co-defendant did have a trial, but you're saying you're not requesting transcripts and you do not need transcripts?
No, Your Honor, we were able to actually be able to view the testimony to see if we were going to need it or not. And at this time, we do not.
All right, so you understand, Mr. Campos, that this trial setting, if for some reason your attorney asks for the transcripts and they're not completed by the time the jury trial starts, then you're not going to have the transcripts. All right, Ms. Ferguson, need a jury trial date. How long do y'all expect this trial to last? I'm sorry, how long? 3 days, Ms. Ferguson.
I would agree with that, Judge.
I can do the September 8th.
All right, September 8th.
Hey, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, your excuse.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, the court is going to call 2025 CR 008245, State versus Oscar Orozco Naranjo. Could I have defense announce?
Valentina Kogut on behalf of Oscar Orozco Naranjo.
All right, Mr. Naranjo, your attorney has filed a motion to withdraw. She believes that you would, it will be easier to communicate if you had someone who spoke Spanish. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have any objection to this attorney withdrawing and an attorney be appointed to you who is bilingual?
No.
All right, then your motion to withdraw will be granted. Thank you so much. All right, and then counsel, if you can state your name for the record, please.
Abelardo Garza.
All right, and do you speak Spanish fluently?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And are you able to represent Mr. Oscar Orozco Naranjo?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Oscar Naranjo, do you have any objections to this attorney being appointed to represent you?
Yes.
All right, this is what I mean, and I'm just going to repeat it because maybe my question wasn't as great as it should be. The previous attorney who was appointed to you did not speak Spanish. This attorney speaks Spanish, so this attorney will be appointed to represent you. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, then you'll be representing him.
Okay.
And counsel, do you want a reset?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like time to look at it. I discussed it with him and I need to look at the discovery and see what's going on.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset on this, please. All right, you will be brought back on September 29th. And according to the record, your client does have a hold. All right.
Yeah, I got that. The other one, I'll back tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008662, State versus Alcadio Ramirez. Can I have parties announced?
Abelardo Garza for the defendant.
All right, you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state is opposed to your application for community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? No, did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Ms. Ferguson, I need a date for PSI, and I'm so sorry. How did he plead?
No contest.
Thank you. Yes.
October 13th.
All right, we're going to come back for October 13th for sentencing. I'll request a PSI and TAP evaluation. I'll base my decision on your application based upon any evidence that's presented to the court. All right. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 012861, State versus John Berry. Can I have parties announced?
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. John Berry.
And are you Mr. Berry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you the same John Cowan Berry Jr. who's placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 012861 for the offense of evading arrest detention with a previous conviction on February 27, 2025 for a term of 4 years?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, state is proceeding on violated condition number 41, which states on or about the 29th day of July, 2025. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, John Cohen Berry Jr., did then and there fail to comply with the rules and regulations of the felony drug court in violation of condition 41.
How do you plead to that, true or not true? And state, are you waiving the other allegations?
No objection from the defense.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 41, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 41?
Yes,
Court will find violation of condition number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion to revoke sentence to 2 years, as well as take into consideration clause number 2025 PF 29310.
Your Honor, we would just ask if we can just be heard in terms of the time of confinement with certain justifications related to substance use disorder.
All right, and the case that you're asking to be taken in consideration, what were the last 4 digits again?
29310.
And what is that offense? All right, so are you in agreement with revocation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then the court then will hear your argument with regards to sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. In terms of the punishment to be assessed by the court, we asked the court to take judicial notice on the court summary provided by probation that he did successfully complete lifetime recovery inpatient for the dates of March 14th, 2025 through June 30th, 2025, which he was issued a certificate of completion for that inpatient lifetime recovery. We do know, and we are aware that the court knows that he was subject to felony drug court conditions. He did suffer a relapse in which he self-admitted to felony drug court that he was using substances. So there's no dishonesty behind his issues, Judge. He did kind of fall off. He was at a sober living home, and then he did abscond from there upon relapsing. He did state reasons for doing so, where he was trying to get back to his family members that live in New Mexico. He did state that his grandmother is suffering from cancer, lung cancer. It's very serious, as well as mother that has diabetes. So there needs some help. We do believe that since Mr. Barry is not from here, San Antonio, he didn't have the proper support system. So that's why I think he's proceeding with this route, trying to resolve these issues, to get back to his family, to provide the support that they're needing, Judge. He hasn't been to state jail before, and this is my understanding is an evading arrest seconds underlying offense. So we asked the courts to weigh all those factors and announce the punishment. We were asking for less than the 2, Judge. We'd be asking for 10 months in a state jail facility based upon his issues with substance use. The fact that he picked up a new case is this possession case, nothing violent, and doesn't have a violent history, Your Honor. For those aforementioned reasons, we're requesting less than the 2 years.
All right. So the court is aware that this is a evading with on foot in a vehicle, but also the court is noting that you absconded. That's a problem. And with felony drug court, I know that if you tell them what your issues are, they would have made arrangements with regards to any health issues your relatives may be having. Court is going to grant the motion, sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served, taking consideration 2025 PF 29310, and the court will give you credit for any successful inpatient treatment. And I'll also request the therapeutic community. I have no authority to force them to place you in the program. I can't order that, but they'll see that it's in the judgment that you need help with any type of drug addictions. It does not increase the length of time that you're in custody. It's just to help you with your addictions.
Your Honor, would the court consider presumptively granting him diligent participation credit upon him doing substance use classes, vocational and educational training in the state jail facility?
I will consider that once I receive it.
Yes, sir.
Right. All right. So here's the thing, when you're released from custody, if you truly want help with your drug or alcohol problem, if I'm still here when you get out, I'll help you find a sober living house. But at the end of the day, if you continue the path on that, you're only one of two things going to happen. Either you're going to end up in somebody's prison or jail for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to be identifying your body because the last time you use may be the last time you use. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you. All right. Marcus Butler. Hello, Mr. Butler. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right. So they have you. Are you retained on this case?
No, Your Honor, I was appointed in April.
Yes, that's why they have that here. Norman, can you make sure that's corrected?
Yes, sir.
All right. So were you able to open videos and all of that?
Yes, sir, and respectfully, I've gone over all the evidence with Mr. Butler, and I'm gonna fall on the sword. One of the issues that when I was going through all the videos and everything else, there may be a legal issue. And I know this is a plea deadline date,
Mhm.
but I'm asking the court if I got a little more time to look into that issue. Once I've done that, I think we'll make our decision.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
on this case, I'm going to put your jury trial date the same date as your plea deadline date. If you want to come in before then, if y'all have reached an agreement, he can always put that on the docket before then.
Thank you.
So how long do you expect this trial to last?
Maybe 2-3 days.
All right.
Tops.
So would he want a bench trial or a jury trial?
No big jury.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, drug case 2 days.
Yes, sir.
He has 2 cases, Judge, 2 different indictments.
Okay.
I can do the
What by count?
Okay.
October 28th.
October 28th?
Yeah.
All right, so your jury trial date and plea deadline date is gonna be October 28th. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. All right, thank you. Anyone else? The court is calling 2025 CR 0075662B and 2025 CR 009816 State versus Kelly Aguero. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett for the state, Your Honor. I'm Bernard here for the state as well.
Scott's for the defense.
All right, so off the record for a moment. So they don't have the W to signify waiver numbers anymore? Okay, all right, just so I can know where we are. All right, we're back on the record. And cause number ending in 16 state, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No objection.
All right, and the cause number ending in 16, you are charged with placing a child in imminent danger of physical and mental impairment by having child in an environment with access to illegal substances. PR counsel, that's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. And the cause number ending in 62B, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 2, 4 to 400 grams as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison with up to a $10,000 fine. According to the cause numbers, in one, your fine is $2,000. The other is $1,500. The cases will run concurrently, and there is to be a recommendation of deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea in each of these cause numbers? Then, and
There's a minor gun arm that was done, I guess, after here from the paperwork. As far as the no contact, where the agreement is now, because this plea was, I guess, continued from the last setting for CPS record purposes, for us to deliver them and determine what happened at the CPS hearing. So to make it easy, we are agreeing with defense that she can't have contact with the children, but there just be monthly field visits for the entire 2 years of the perjury cases. So
how did y'all ask probation if they want to do monthly field visits?
I did, and it was indicated to me that that would be something they could.
All right, so they're asking then for no harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguero. All right, then in cause number 2025 CR 0056, 7526B, how do you plead to count 2?
No contest.
And cause number 2025 CR 009816, how do you plead?
No contest.
In each cause number, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication in each of the cause numbers. So when is the co-defendant scheduled in this case for sentencing?
Tomorrow.
No, I mean, The one that, so this is a case where Suzanne Kramer is the defense attorney
Yes, that one's.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. All right, counsel, are you able to come back tomorrow?
I can, Judge. What happened, if the court recalls, originally I wanted it for that same day.
Okay.
But I guess it wasn't possible when we reset it.
Okay.
But if I need to come back, Judge, I'll come back.
All right, if y'all can come back, and what I can tell you, this is what I'm going to request. See if the CPS caseworker can zoom in, so the court can see what's going on.
I think they keep, the state can,
Have the
make a profit, Judge, if they completed everything.
Here's the thing, in some situations, I don't like proffers, because people need to be on the record for what they have done. Yeah, so,
See if we can get the CPS.
all right, and they can appear by Zoom.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so we'll bring you back tomorrow for sentencing,
Okay.
and sentencing will happen on that day, all right?
All right.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
And they should have, that should be 2 cases as well.
Oh,
Hi, so if you drug tested today, are the results going to be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna have you drug tested today, all right?
you have a seat, Mr. Seeloff. I'm writing you in already. You'll be next.
Here's Kelly.
Court is calling 2025.
Just a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My microphone cut off on me.
Need some help?
Thank you, Mr. White.
Try. Here you go, ma'am. I got it. You're welcome. We're gonna knock anything else over and destroy it. I will go.
Got it.
Oh,
With that situation with drug, she's on prescription.
Methadone as well?
No.
Okay. And what are the prescriptions for?
For mental health.
Okay, just
right.
as long as it's not an illegal substance.
I just don't know if they come on our drug test or not.
We'll find out. All right, Mr. Cox, I don't have the trial court certification on the 16 cause number. The cause number ending in 16. So if you could grab that for me. All right. Do you need a pen? And to everyone else, be patient. Put some patience in your pocket. We're gonna go as quickly as we can, but maintaining everybody's humanity, because these are not numbers, these are people. And it takes time so that I can make sure that I set conditions so you can be successful. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007562B and 2025 CR 009816, State versus Kelly Aguirre. Can I have parties announced?
For the state of Texas.
All right, and are you Miss Aguirre?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, we're here for sentencing. And the reason why your attorney wanted this recalled and not do it on the day that was originally set is because of no contact orders, right?
Yes.
And it's no contact orders regarding your child. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kelly or
All right. So if you're drug tested today, what will the results be?
clean. Negative.
All right. And you mentioned earlier about mental health. Are you seeing a doctor?
I currently got enrolled with the Center for Healthcare. My first appointment is not until October, but I have been going to the medical transplant specialty in the medical center to take my medication and stay on top of that.
Okay. And let me just tell you, the reason why I asked that of you is because I want to make sure that you're receiving the help you need to be successful on this probation.
Yes.
All right. So were you aware that your husband had been using?
No.
So you need to make a decision on who you want your star to be attached to, because I'll tell you what I told him. Your child cannot take care of herself. She can't survive at Travis Park. She's 100% dependent on you as a parent and your husband as her parent to do what's in her best interest. And what's in her best interest is not continuing to use illegal substances. Do you understand? All right. And cause number 2025 CR 009816. The court will sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562B. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Are you employed?
Not at the moment. No.
All right, proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. MIC evaluation out of custody, continued referral to Center for Healthcare Services, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. State, are you still requesting no contact with the child?
For her, we are fine with no harmful injurious contact so long as there are regular field visits by probation throughout the duration of.
All right, there's to be no harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguirre. Your attorney will explain to you what no harmful or injurious contact means. There's going to be field visits until further notice. And so you know, Jacob Aguirre is not allowed to reside in that household until the court allows him to reside in that household. And whether or not he resides in that household is 100% dependent upon his actions. So if he continues to use marijuana, that's on him. You understand?
Yes.
But if you allow him to reside in that household, that's going to be a violation of your probation. You understand? So no residing with Jacob Aguirre. Now that can change once he's negative. Do you understand? Probation, is there anything else with regards to that case? Next, we're proceeding in 2025 CR 007562B. The court will sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 009816. I'm not going to order restitution for the drug testing because he should be paying for that. And he's already supposed to pay for that. I think it would be double dipping if each party paid the amount for testing of the same drug. So there's going to be 200 hours in community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be waived. The other 100 hours will be waived once you complete the life skills course. Proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, no harmful or injurious contact with Layla Aguirre, field visits until further notice, 1 time per month, no residing with Jacob Aguirre. And again, that will change once he tests negative. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You went through CPS and you went through CPS. Usually those cases take a minimum of a year. You went through that. And you got to start making decisions whether or not you're going to hang your star with your husband or not. But if he continues on this path, things are not going to go well. And when things don't go well for him, if you tied to him, they're not going to go well for you because Child Protective Services will be involved back in your life. And all of these Child Protective Services cases, that is permanently on your record like a criminal history. Whenever you pick up a new Child Protective Services case, a history will come up of all your cases with them and whether there were reasons to believe or not. And guess what? If your parents had a Child Protective Services case when you were a child, that's going to come up as well. So you better start making changes. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Ready?
The final conclusion.
All right. The court is calling 2025 CR 009798 State versus Jacob Edward Aguirre. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Suzanne Kramer for Mr. Aguirre.
And are you Mr. Aguirre?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this was recalled back for sentencing because the court wanted the CPS worker here. And the state informed the court that they were unable to have the CPS worker here. So both parties had no objection to the court reviewing the CPS records. Is that correct, state and defense?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And so outside the agreement, the state was requesting no contact with the complainant. And my understanding, defense, you were opposed to that.
Back then, yes, I was, as I am now.
All right. So state, you're asking for no contact. And I will tell you, the court's concerns was that drugs were being grown in the child's room.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And from reading the CPS records, it's the court's understanding that the child does go to school. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the.
What?
All right. If you're tested today, what would the result be? And let me just tell you before you answer me. If you're negative, I will remove the no contact order. But if you're going to be positive with an illegal substance, then there's going to be a no contact order because obviously CPS didn't do their work. So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I take methadone on a regular basis.
Okay.
That's in my system. I have quit smoking. I knew though it took like 2 months last time for when I was in CPS to get clean. It's been over a month since.
So here's the thing. See, this is the problem. And this is, I understand that CPS can only keep their cases for a year and they say, oh, people are doing okay, it appears, so we're just going to dismiss this case. That case has been dismissed for a while. You should not have gone back to using marijuana. And I'm assuming when you say in your system, that's marijuana?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the person, your wife has she been using marijuana as well?
No, no,
Will she be positive?
no, Your Honor.
All right. So here, this is what I want you to understand. Part of my job is to make sure that children are protected, make sure the community are protected when they're placed on probation. All right. Methadone. I understand that people use methadone. In my personal opinion, methadone is just another drug, but I understand why it's prescribed, but those levels should be going down. But you should not be testing positive for marijuana. Marijuana is not a part of the methadone recovery system.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why should I allow him to have contact when he's still using marijuana, or at least live in the home since he's still using marijuana?
Well, I was unaware that he was still using.
Judge, I was as well, with all of my conversations with him, where obviously marijuana was the issue. He did not inform me that several months ago he used it. I can say that what happened in court at the last setting, scared him greatly in terms of having to move out of the house and not being able to be around his children. I've watched the interaction with him, and at least the small one, Layla, is very good. I don't think he will be using it anymore. And of course, I have no problem with the court zero tolerancing him on weekly marijuana urine testing just to make sure that he's complying. I don't think he will. I think he got really scared at the last setting that he needs to get his act together and has not had any since then.
All right. So here's my question for you. Do you have parents in the city?
I have a father, Your Honor.
All right. Is that an appropriate place to stay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So this is what I'm going to order. He's going to live with his father, not live in that home until he's negative for marijuana.
And then as soon as he's negative, he can go back.
When he's negative, they can come back to the court and ask that he be allowed to live in the home. So here's the thing. Your attorney was fighting so hard for you and you didn't do your part. So don't blame her. She did her part. You didn't do your part.
Of course.
Your part was to come into court to be negative, present something to me because you knew the state was asking for no contact. You knew I had concerns because drugs were being grown inside your child's room. You understand?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Are you employed?
I am, Your Honor.
And what do you do?
Packing for Pure Flavor.
All right. There's going to be a $1,500 fine that will be probated, 3 years deferred adjudication. This is run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562C. Is that a motion to revoke?
No, that's the main case, actually, Judge.
Yes, that's the initial drug charge, CTD drug case.
So the 2025 CR 009798, is that the case we're proceeding on?
We're proceeding on both, Your Honor. They're running concurrently.
One of them is a state jail, so we.
Can I have the other case, please? I only have one.
I'm sorry, Judge.
All right, the court is calling the 2025 CR 009798 and 2025 CR 007562C. All right, so their end cause number, you know what? Wait a minute, Norma. It's divided up weird. So I have part of this, but I don't have the docket sheet or anything for it. So there's some missing pages. I don't have the, yes. I don't have the admonishments on this. That's the one.
Do you need us to step back, Judge?
Oh, no, just give us a moment.
Judge, can you mic on?
Yes. All right. Thank you. Oh, and on this one, do you have a docket sheet?
No,
Thank you. All right. So, and cause number, could you all move? Because y'all are blocking Vashon, and sometimes if you can't see, you can't hear. At least that's how it is for me. So in 2025, CR 009798, there's a $1,500 fine probated, 3 years deferred adjudication. It's to run concurrent with 2025 CR 007562C. There's to be no residing with Layla Aguero and no unsupervised contact with Layla Aguero till the defendant tests negative.
And Judge, is that negative for the marijuana, or do you want him off the methadone as well?
The methadone, that doctors will have to do that. But what I can tell you with methadone, that's not technically supposed to be down.
Yeah.
All right. So the levels on that needs to start going down.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And that cause number 2025 CR 007562C, the court will sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be a $2,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be restitution of $380 to the Bexar County Crime Lab for drug testing, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. And I'm going to order the life skills course. Once that's completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits till further notice, 1 time per month. There's to be no residing with Layla Aguero and no unsupervised contact with Layla Aguero till you present with a negative UA. Probation in either of those cases, is there anything else?
Employment, sir.
All right, thank you. Proof of employment. And each cause number, there is to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
So Judge, so that I'm fully aware in regards to the methadone, are you saying non-supervised contact until negative from the marijuana and others, and anything else other than that methadone, or?
No, it should just be, he shouldn't be positive for anything except methadone. Thank you. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your child is 100% dependent upon you. She can't go in Travis Park and make it on her own. She's 100% dependent on you and your wife. If any of you fall down on the job, then she's just out there alone by herself. You understand? So you're going to have to start doing better, and doing drugs is not good. All right. In this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come to the court. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Judge, may I approach?
Have they?
No, not yet, Judge. I'll get you a line in just a few minutes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Oh, my Irish friend, you shine so bright. Through the darkest days, you fight the fight. A warrior's heart unyielding true. The storm may rage, but it won't take you. I pray for your help, I pray for your healing. God's got you safe, your strength revealing. Kicking cancer's ass one day at a time. My Irish friend, your light will climb. Justice buddy, Your force so grand, faith like a mountain, God's steady hand. Your laughter's a flame, it warms the cold. You're writing a story so brave, so bold. I pray for your help, I pray for your healing. God's got you safe, your strength revealing. Kicking cancers as one day at a time. My Irish friend, your light will climb. When the nights grow long and the road seems steep, I'll stand beside you, no promises to keep. We'll sing to the stars, let them carry the pain. Together we'll dance through the wind and the rain. I pray for your health, I pray for your healing. God's got you safe, your strength revealing. Kicking cancers as one day at a time. My Irish friend, your light will climb. Adeline, my Irish friend, a light that burns where shadows bend, noble and true like the morning dew. Every prayer I have, I send for you. I pray for your health, I pray for your healing. Through every storm, I know what you're feeling. God's got you safe, He's holding you tight. Adeline, my friend, you've got this fight. You've got a strength the world can't see, a fire inside like the heart of the sea. Cancer may try, but it won't define. Your courage shines, it's a gift divine. I pray for your health, I pray for your healing. Through every storm, I know what you're feeling. God's got you safe, He's holding you tight. Adeline, my friend, you've got this fight. Every tear's a story you've survived. Every scar says you're alive. Oh, Adeline, keep fighting through. God walks every mile with you. I pray for your health, I pray for your healing. Through every storm, I know what you're feeling. God's got you safe, He's holding you tight. Adeline, my friend, you've got this fight.